Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Undressing the Beef. I'm your host, Carlos.
And I'm your co-host, Vanessa.
And we have something very interesting. Not very interesting. We have big news for you guys.
What's the big news?
You are allowed to stay.
No, I'm just kidding.
You are allowed to stay for 2
more years.
So, on one of the last episodes, we talked about how...
You can renew your DACA online now.
Yeah, so she renewed it online. She applied online.
Mm-hmm.
She submitted for renewal.
Mm-hmm.
And in a matter of, 1 week, you got the thing that you got it. You got the receipt that you paid.
Right. Well, the way it works is, once you log in there, you can see the paperwork that they're going to send you already. But they still have to send it to you.
I know, but I couldn't see it. I would just go to the mail.
I know.
I see, immigration papers.
Yeah, but I would know already ahead of time that it was going to come. But yeah, they said that you're going to receive a receipt basically saying that they got your application, they got your money, and that they're working on it, basically.
And
then today... Was it today? Yeah, it was today. I got an email saying anytime anything happens to your case, if you accept that you want notifications of updates on your case, it sends you emails letting you know oh, there has been a change in your case, and then you can log in and see the recent activity. So that happened this morning where I got 3 of them, and then I checked and it said that it has been approved. Well, actually, before that, they said that I didn't need to go in for my fingerprints. So for us, fellow DACA recipients, we have to go and get our fingerprints taken. Well, lately, I don't know if this is everywhere, but they've been using the old ones. So like I said, I'm not sure if this is everywhere, but I haven't had to go get my fingerprints taken in I feel since I was in college. And that was a while.
Since COVID.
Since college.
Since COVID.
Since college.
No, I'm telling you.
No, I know, but the last time I got fingerprinted was when I was in college.
I know, but I'm saying when they stopped doing the fingerprints was since COVID.
Yeah. But, and then this morning it says that they have approved my case. They're in the process of creating my card, and I should get it soon.
Yeah, so they just keep using your fingerprints for the years before.
Right. Which I don't even know what's the whole point of getting them retaken every 2 years, because don't your fingerprints
it shows it now that you don't really need to do it.
I know.
I think initially they did it so there wouldn't be anybody saying it was them when it wasn't them. You know what I'm saying? Because you get your fingerprints and your pictures. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't need your fingerprints every year, someone else can just go. Yeah. And
dude, the picture that I took is before I went to bed, so that's gonna be my new ID picture.
Oh yeah, you submitted the picture, right?
Yeah.
So before, when you didn't do it online, you didn't submit your picture either. Oh no, you did, right? You
the passport picture.
But they don't even use those.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, they do, because you could tell. So they do use a picture.
I don't know, because...
Yeah, they do. The
last time I've gone... Oh, well, now they do. But, before, remember when you would get your fingerprints and your picture taken, they would use that picture to put in your card.
Yeah, and then... Mm-hmm. Would they... Okay, but then when you submitted it... When we started submitting it through the mail or through the people, mm-hmm.
We
had to send it with passport pictures.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, where they got the things from. But yeah, it's so cool because I was low-key, a little nervous. It's our first time doing it.
Yeah. I highly recommend to do it, but don't do what I did, because I literally did it. It says the minimum is 190 days, I believe. And I did it way less than that. My DACA expires next month.
I think it's 90 days. 190 days is way too much.
Well, that's what it is. Whatever 6 months is.
Wait, it gives you 6 months?
Yeah, that says 6 months.
180.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
That's what it said. I remember it was 100 and something. I was yo, I'm cutting it really close.
Yeah. But it's quicker this way.
Well, I was reading in our Facebook groups for DACA that some people were saying they submitted it through mail still, because they seem to find it quicker than doing it online, because now everybody's doing it online. So they're like, kind of like, okay, there's a whole bunch of people doing it online. It's taking a little bit longer to get to your case. Well, like, I guess they have different people focusing on the mail ones, and there might be less mail than online applications.
I think it's the same thing as before, because it's still the same amount of people, because no new ones. It's still the same amount of people.
Yeah,
they're not taking new applications, so it's the same amount of people.
They're not, but I'm just saying, like, there's more workload for the people who are doing online applications. So they probably have more agents doing the online applications versus the people who are doing the paper applications.
You gonna let me finish now?
No.
Okay. I still think it's the same thing. It just depends what person gets it. That's
true, because my agent, shout out to my agent, always on.
Because I'm pretty sure the applications going online are either getting printed out or something, and then they're going to like a paper.
I would love to have an agent come to our podcast.
Or it's just a timely thing where, they'll probably do, it depends on the agent. Also, because remember when mine used to take super long.
Yeah, your agent sucks.
Yeah, no offense. And there's also multiple locations that you send it to. Mm-hmm. So when you're sending it through the mail, it'll tell you whether... I know we would go through like the Kansas one. I don't know if you ever realized that.
No, I never paid attention.
And I don't know what other ones, because I never had to send it to another one. But
yeah,
I think it's just depends on the person that's working on it. Mm-hmm. So that's why some people think it takes longer or whatever. But I think it's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't have more, like, they don't... I would understand if there was more cases coming in. Mm-hmm. But there's no new ones allowed.
Right.
So it's the same thing. It just depends on the person.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I'm excited to get my new card.
But yeah, it's
genuine question. Do you guys keep all your DACA cards? I feel like we're supposed to, right? Just in case.
I know I have them. I don't know where they're at. Ooh. Well, it's all in the system too.
It is all in the system, but like my mom, like I grew up with my mom constantly like keeping every single piece of information that showed proof that we were in the U.S. Like literally from the silliest things as being like school projects, she would keep that because down below would put a date of, and then the back would have like the school name. So when it came to like applying for my DACA, it was super easy for me to show proof that I've been here from like I was a young kid to like whenever I applied, because I had literally all my report cards, certificates, and stuff like that. I remember you even said that like it was a little tough for you just because you didn't have paperwork.
No. It was super easy too. Oh, my parents kept everything too.
Oh, so then like I was thinking of the wrong person.
Like we kept all the What are you thinking of? We kept all of my like. I mean, we didn't keep all the projects, but we kept like the graduation certificates from like kindergarten. No, I didn't go to kindergarten here. I don't know why in my head I think I went to kindergarten here.
Yeah.
I probably started like in the 4th grade, second, 3rd grade. Mm-hmm. Anyways, but every year I had like the little certificate, so they kept it. And I would have assumed that it would have gotten tougher once I was out of high school.
Yeah.
Because the last paper trail I would have was high school. But I had my pay stubs.
I was to say, didn't you start working while you were in high school?
Yeah, so I had pay stubs that I believe I had to tell like the Burger King manager to like submit for like if I could get a copy of them because I didn't have all of them. Because I was young. I was just taking the check off and
now you're like keeping them everywhere in your car,
and I don't need them because everything's online too.
Yeah, I know, but you still have a terrible habit. Like I find them everywhere.
I know. And then also having a bank account work because you could just print out
your like activity.
Yeah, and I didn't need to print out my whole activity just from the years after high school.
Yeah,
but it was easy. Yeah, my brother had the same thing. Although it was a little bit harder for him because he needed... I think the lawyer asked him for a couple more years.
Why?
It was probably... I don't know. I don't know why, actually. But it was like a year or two that he had missing, and then...
Oh.
And then they did... Yeah, I remember Paco. He needed like a couple years. But other than that, it was easy. I renewed it every year, and I'm gonna put his business out here, and he let it expire.
Damn.
For a couple of years, I think, and it's just because whatever, I'm not getting into his business, but he wasn't the.
You do have to hold yourself accountable, like.
Yeah, it was very stupid of him, and he knows it. Mm-hmm. But now through a lawyer, we were able to get him, so he could get him again. So that's when you should use a lawyer, because a lot of people were like, "Oh no, you can't. Once you lose it, you can't." And right. I think you had. Let me not blur anybody's business out, but whatever. The fact is that we use a Facebook group, and the fact is that we use the Facebook group. They sent you already talked about it. Use a Facebook group, guys. If don't be scared. We were scared, so it's okay to be scared.
I was definitely scared, just because again, I'm the type of person that gets comfortable with like a routine. So like having this person always doing my renewals, and because we moved from a different state, we couldn't use it anymore because they're like a nonprofit organization. I was super, super scared. I was like, where am I supposed to go? Blah, blah, blah.
And not only that, but we didn't do anything. We literally just showed up and just gave her pictures.
That's the thing too.
So, yeah. They did everything. It was free. Yeah. It was no longer available to us, but this Facebook group also was free.
Yeah.
And it was available to us. So at the end of the day.
So now we can move any state and we can still renew anywhere.
Yeah, for real.
That was another thing. I was like, because we plan on like a long-term goal is to move to another state, like specifically down south, because it's cheaper.
It's not for me. It's not even that it's cheaper. It's just such a more of a
diverse
culture, like that Mexican, and it's not all of Texas either.
Yeah, I know.
There's a certain part of Texas that we want to, just because we want to experience that Mexican culture, like the real Mexican culture. Because you go to taco places here, and they're not the same,
right?
As either homemade or back home,
Yeah, like we've been to somewhat similar to a little bit of Mexico, which is a little village of Chicago, where I have some family there. And like that's the closest.
Yeah, Mexican. But those tacos we ate that one night were trash.
Oh my god, yes, no,
they
were
hot
terrible.
Trash.
I think I like literally got sick.
And it was a big place. Mm-hmm. We also went late, so we could have gotten like the worst.
But my cousin was like, "Yo, they're not the best either."
Yeah, I don't know why we went
because it was late.
And then your family never wanted to go get Mexican breakfast.
Yeah, I know.
They were all fucking going to IHOP, and I'm like, nah, I want some like fucking chilaquiles or something,
yeah. Like sometimes we'd be craving like just a good ass Mexican dish, and it's really hard to find that up here. And I don't really cook like my mom does.
Yeah, cause IHOP, we can eat IHOP everywhere.
Yo, low-key now I want to make some chilaquiles tomorrow.
Yeah, but our dog is going crazy right now.
She got the zoomies.
Bro, she's running through the tripods like she knocked them out.
Yo,
go drink water, mamas.
I love her.
Anyways, I forgot. Yeah,
we completely went off topic.
No. For me, it's more of like a culture. I want to experience that.
Yeah.
I want to feel more Mexican. I feel like I was whitewashed
for a long
so
time.
now like I want that. I miss when we went to Texas and your uncle made that meat that was like a combination of like 5 different meats in a pot outside on top of probably like a barbecue type of thing.
Looked like homemade barbecue type of thing.
Yeah, it's like where you put comales on. Mm-hmm. Anyways, and I'm serving myself, trying to be etiquette. Is that the word?
Yeah. That saying, poquito para todos.
Yeah, like because it didn't seem like it was a lot.
Yeah.
But I guess it was. So I'm just grabbing, with the spoon, just spreading it out, making sure it's enough. And then her grandma comes like, "That's not how you serve." I was like, "Damn."
Now you know where we get the.
And she scared me because she had no teeth.
Yes, stop.
Nah, her teeth were in.
You're annoying.
Fuck. So she comes, she grabs a spoon, right? This is a big spoon. It's fucking full spoon, like the spoons that you do to stir up like your soup or something, right?
Oh yeah.
And each tortilla got that and the
big
tacos
ass
were
scoop.
fucking big, and it was so. I'm so hungry right now.
My
mouth is watering. And here you don't really find that.
No.
You know.
No, my cousin, like, I follow him on Instagram, and he's always grilling, and like that's something what we want. We want to be able to have a house. Which another thing is, like, houses are a little bit bigger down there for like a better value. Hopefully it stays like that. But we want either way. We want a house like nothing too big, but nothing too small, where we still get a backyard. We can like barbecue in the back, and like
I want space, like I want to be in my room and not have to not be able to.
Yeah, like we want to have our own separate rooms.
I mean, yeah, that'd be nice. But I'm talking about like I don't want to see,
What?
I want a decent house, a decent sized house. Also. We're not really. I mean, I don't know if you are, but for me, it's like we see that in Texas because it is cheaper. It's more affordable. Mm-hmm. But if we're able to do that here, I wouldn't even mind doing that here.
Yeah, but again, we're mostly also going for the culture.
Yeah, I know. I fucking love that. I see I'm on Instagram and I see.
Every time we see something like food wise, and then they're like, we're located in Texas. I'm like.
It's all Texas or California.
Yeah, Texas or California.
California, I don't want that earthquake that's coming. So I'm like, that's the only reason why I'm like, I'm not down with that.
Too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, there's places. I mean, obviously, like the main part is gonna be expensive. It's like New York. Like you go to New York City, it's expensive. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like everything's like in Texas, bro, and I'm just like, that's what I want. But. Not yet. Soon it will come. Hopefully, soon. Like, how do we get here?
I don't know, but...
Yeah, I mean, next I'm going to be doing my DACA.
Because his expires in December, which technically, if you're supposed to do it 6 months before, you're supposed to do it now.
Yeah, but they said like 3 months, and I'm down. And my job forgets that I even have DACA.
Yeah.
But don't take me as a... example. Don't
do what I did. Literally wait a month before.
And you did it more because, again, we were doing it online, so we were like unsure. But one day she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it," and then she did it. But yeah, look for a Facebook group. I'm pretty sure there's more than one. If I can, I'll write the name of the Facebook group.
We mentioned it in one of the previous.
Yeah, podcasts. But they're not gonna go back. Because I don't even know which one it is. It'd be easier if I go listen to all of them, actually. Yeah. Each one has information. Has one word of the name.
Okay, influencers.
All right. Another thing that happened that I was just like, what is going on? Like
that Joe Biden fell off his bike.
Yeah.
That was so random of me to say. I thought you were like joking. Wait,
no.
Is that really what you're talking about?
Yeah, because did you see how I sent you the video, right?
Yeah. He like stopped and then he fell.
Bro, he felt like if you're like chopping down a tree. It was just, and I know that's the president, and I shouldn't be laughing at him, but
it was just the way the video was.
Funny, bro.
The point of view of it.
Funny.
Yeah.
Also,
biking is becoming mad popular.
I feel like it always was.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like I'm seeing it more.
Why is he biking though? He's so old.
Because health.
Is he allowed to drive?
I don't know.
At a certain age, they don't let you drive, right?
Babe, there's fucking 90-year-olds driving.
Yeah, you're right. And he probably doesn't have to drive. I mean, he is the president.
Right.
Why is he driving? Why is he on a bike?
Because he wants to. Like, hello, we're in America.
But, like, your grandma comes and she's like, let me ride a bike. Your grandma comes and she says, let me ride a bike. You gonna let her ride a bike?
Yeah. But, like, the ones with the little tricycles. The little...
training wheels?
The training wheels. Yeah.
So it's like Joe Biden. That's like your grandpa. Put training. Imagine him now. Also, do you know why he fell?
Why?
Because he didn't have a regular... I don't know if it was a regular bike, but the pedals was the one where, like, it kind of holds onto your shoe.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Why was he riding that bike?
That's what I'm saying. That's why his foot got stuck on there.
Oh my.
And that's why he just fell. I don't know why they gave him that. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I feel
so
like
funny.
Like you never would have thought, like, I don't know. It's just this country is
It's something
It's becoming like a meme. Like, other countries are probably looking, look at this fool's president. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like I can laugh a little bit because we've been lied to. I have a bone to pick with America.
What is it?
Because they said, what was the first thing they said?
That they were going to do something about immigration?
No. Before that, they said no taxation without representation. Mm-hmm. We're paying taxes and have no representation.
I don't like getting political.
That's not political. That's like, I guess it is a little political. Well, it's not really political because we're not picking a side. We're picking our side that we get to pay taxes. Mm-hmm. But we have no representation. And I remember reading that in a book in school when Americans wanted power or whatever. And then they were like, oh, we're not getting taxes. We need representation. We're getting taxed. Right? So, keep it going. Stay with the same energy. Give us some representation. We want to vote. I want to vote. I want to make a difference. I've never voted. I want to vote once in my lifetime.
For what?
To say I voted.
Oh, I thought you said you voted once.
No, what the vote? Yeah, I voted for like prom school. King. Like, screw that. Like, I want to vote to pick like the council people from our towns. I don't even know that's what they're called. That's how much we don't know because we don't even need to know because we can't vote.
I know. Sometimes when people like try to talk to me political, I'll be like, yo, I don't understand shit because like I've never had to like focus on it because I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, and I feel like most of us aren't even like I've said this, man. I don't even know if I can say this, but I would sell my vote if it was like you get papers. We give you papers now, you vote for us for the next 2 years. I'm down.
You're a slut. I'm
not a slut. I want, this is my country pretty much. Well, I'm going to get a lot of hate. I'm Mexican, 100%. But I was born here. I wasn't born here. I was raised here. I was raised here, I don't know. Okay. What do you remember from Mexico?
Nothing. I think I've talked about it. Like, the farthest my memory can go was, like, going to school when I was a kid.
Yeah, me either. I remember getting spoiled by toys that my parents sent from the USA on Dia de los Reyes. I remember putting a shoe outside. We had a long table. Me and my brother would put our shoe out there. They gave us everything on that. I don't know how. Now that I think about it, how the fuck did they get it? Everything. I don't know how back. You
need to ask your parents.
I'm pretty sure my grandma had us write that shit a month before.
Probably.
And we kept our shoe and literally everything plus 50 more things. Like, we had a full table full of shit. We were spoiled in Mexico. I remember when I peed. I remember when we tried to talk about this story and we were high and we never got to it.
Dude, you want to talk about that night? I don't recall anything.
Next episode, we're going to talk about that and we're going to talk about my story that I wanted to get out because it's kind of embarrassing. But other than that, I don't really remember anything from Mexico. At least not good memories. Even getting my shoulder dislocated, I don't remember none of that. Damn. I just know because they told me.
I don't remember anything, which is kind of sad. I would have liked to remember at least something.
Yeah, and here I remember my earliest things from here is probably Javi being born.
Aww.
Because I was still kind of young when I came here. Not only that, but I don't even think I had time to make memories because I was like, what the fuck? What are they speaking? Mm-hmm. I don't know what these people are saying. So, yeah, pretty much I was raised here. At the end of the day, when Mexico plays USA, I'm still rooting for Mexico.
Represent.
But when the USA plays against anybody else, I'll represent USA. I support USA. No, okay. Anyways, let me change the topic. Do you have anything else?
I want to pick a bone with you.
Okay, go. The
bone is that Carlos doesn't fucking know how to push in a chair, and that pisses me off.
You want to get to this? This is like a debate.
No, really it is, because what's so hard? Were you never taught to push in your seat when you were a little kid?
Probably not. I was raised by my grandma, who spoiled us.
And that's why I'm getting rid of his chair. You see the chair that he's in right now? The next episode, he's going to be standing up.
You gonna see my tummy? I don't know.
Because every time, okay, so he works super early, right? So he gets up at like 3 or whatever, and then I usually get up around 6 to let Frida go to the bathroom. Every time me and her come here, we look at each other, we're like, this motherfucker. It's in her way. It's in her way to the door, Carlos. In the way. And it fits perfectly right under the desk. Like, I just don't understand. Like, you just get up and walk?
It's not every time.
No, it's 9 out of 10. So you're lucky that 1 is when you do remember.
You can't function, right?
I can't
when you wake
function.
up an hour earlier than when you normally wake up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen. You can't function, right? No. I'm waking up so early. The last thing I'm just like, let me get dressed and go. Mm-hmm. The last thing I want to think about is, let me push in this chair.
But it's not even before work. Like, I guarantee you, after this podcast, the chair is not going to be in.
Yeah, because everything's in the way right now, right? So if I had some help putting stuff away, maybe I could be like, oh, okay, nothing's in the way, let me push it in. Instead of like, oh, let me clean all this up, put everything that's away, and then just forget about the chair.
And the reason I don't touch anything is because then I don't want him to hear like, where is this? Oh, you want to tell him about the beats? How I touched it? And it was
yeah.
So yeah, I don't want to touch anything that has to do with the podcast, because like that way he'll like know where things are. Because apparently in his brain he works differently. He's very messy, but he knows where everything is. So he's like messy organized. Okay, so.
Yeah, like I remember shit, right? And this is why there's times where I would literally hate myself when I'm like, bro, it was here and it wasn't there. Or if I can't even remember, then that's when I'm like, oh, I'm so mad at myself because I can't even remember. Like, I can't even remember. To the point where if I push shit away, I'm like, okay, it's there. Like, right now, I don't know what's in those drawers. Mm-hmm. Right? But I know that when I leave sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear this. I don't know why, but I try to put my clothes before work. And sometimes I pull out, like, an extra underwear out, right? Mm-hmm. And then when I go put it on, I'm like, oh, I have an extra underwear. Let me put it. And I put it on your desk. And then the next morning, I'm like, oh, let me grab my underwear. And I know exactly where it is. Not on your desk, on your chair. And I know exactly that it's in your chair.
Yeah, my chair is not your
So, like,
cubby.
those, and I remember. So, one time, I put my Beats on our little countertop.
And we're talking about the Beats that wrap around your
like
ear.
Not the newest ones.
They have, like, they're pretty square.
The power Beats, but, like, the wireless ones.
Yeah.
The truly wireless ones.
Yeah.
I put them to charge, and I put them there, and I know I put them there because I'm like, okay, I put them to charge.
By the way, please describe there. They don't know what there is.
I said the countertop.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Okay. If you listen to your husband, that is always right.
I don't listen to men that don't know what they're talking about.
Anyways, I put them. I know I put them there because I'm like, I put them here because I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow, and I left them charging right there.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the gym that day.
No.
So then the following day, it should still be there. And I'm like, yo, bro, where my Beats at? And you're like, I don't know. And you're yelling because you get mad. Because I'm like, I left them here. And you're like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, bro, I left them here to the point where you convinced me that I didn't leave them there. And I was like, you even saw me. Like, I went to my car. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, they're not there. That's the only other place I would put them. But I know I didn't. I know I left them in the counter.
Yeah.
And I feel like I kind of wanted to.
You look like you were about to cry.
Yeah, because I was so disappointed in myself. Because I'm like, bro. Because I'm scared of, like, losing, like, my memory as I get older.
Yeah.
You know?
You're pretty old.
So, no, but. So, I'm like, no, I put him here. And I'm like, babe, literally, seriously, like, I put him here.
And I still kept going off.
You still said no. Why did you look in your bag?
No. Because you know why? Okay, so I cleaned, right? I always clean on the weekends, and the Beats were there. And I don't know why, but I assumed they were mine. I didn't even, like, open them. I assumed they were mine because I take the same Beats, but to work. Because sometimes I alternate between the headphones that I'm wearing now or the little Beats.
Do you really?
Yeah. Like, if I have, like, a lot of meetings online, I'll take the big ones. Or if I don't have any meetings and I don't want to talk to my coworkers, I take the big ones. Okay. They're more comfortable. But anyways, I take the little ones just in case if I don't take these big ones. So I assumed they were mine. I took them from the counter and I put them in my bag. And I specifically remember I went to work the next day, but I didn't think anything of it. I think I had a backpack that day. And then I was looking for my headphones, but then I had to go into a meeting. So I never actually opened any of them. Then when I saw you, that when we got into that argument where you were like, they're there. And then when I saw your face, like, I felt so bad because, Carlos, I kid you not, you look like you were about to cry, like a baby, basically.
All right.
And no. That's literally how you, like, your face was.
Because I felt defeated.
Then I was like, let me look at my bag. Like, what if I took his and I have 2 beats in my bag? I was like, and in my head, I'm like, I doubt it. So then I go to my bag and I check and I quickly come around the corner and I tell Carlos, I'm like, it's in my bag.
Mind you, this is after going to my car twice.
Oh, man.
And, you know, I, being the bigger man, was just like, I told you so. I didn't argue.
No, you didn't say I told you so. You said it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I was like, it's okay. Because I was like, whatever. It's already done. I already felt like shit.
Knowing me, yo.
But if it was the other way around, oh my God.
This apartment would have been on fire.
Yeah, because sometimes like I can't find the milk or something. Not the milk, because we don't have milk. I can't find something. And then she just starts yelling that it's right in front of me. And I'm like, bro, I didn't see it.
No, because
see?
Men don't fucking look. You guys don't search.
What is that thing?
Yeah, like on TikTok where it's like, you guys don't search. You guys just look.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
And she put a perfect example with the whole earrings thing. Like, you would have never moved anything.
Because I feel like it should just be there.
Even when it's just there, you still can't fucking find it. It's in your fucking face.
But I'm different, you know?
Shut the fuck up, mister. I'm different.
No.
Sorry, I'm a little, like, aggressive because I'm a little hungry.
Other than that, I'm always right.
Yo, you're funny today. Yeah. You should not hide.
No, I'm not. I'm naturally funny.
Yeah, right.
I'm a naturally funny person.
I don't think so.
I know so.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything else?
No. I think this podcast's going to be a little shorter, guys.
All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It was nice and short because Vanessa's hungry. And she is... What is it when you stop working because you want something?
You're not you when you're hungry.
No, that's like a Snickers thing. No, you know, like when you're actually at work and you don't get what you want, so you stop.
I'm stubborn.
Strike.
I'm striking.
She's striking because she's hungry.
He literally just asked me if I had any more topics, and I said no. But I think it's because I'm hungry.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoy this. Again, we spoke about DACA. We will try to speak as much as we can about DACA. If you have DACA, let me know.
Let's be friends.
I want to interview you.
Come to our podcast.
Yeah, we're going to bring people. Strangers.
Carlos will fly you in Spirit.
No. Maybe Spirit, but you gotta Uber to here. I can afford Spirit. No? Yeah. So yeah, we're going to put this clip on TikTok. If you have DACA and you would not mind coming to the episode, to, I guess, our home. That's kind of... What if it's, like, a killer?
Yeah, that's very weird.
No, but they have DACA. They have to be clean.
We can just do
They have
online.
To be clean. No. No. If you have DACA and you are willing to fly Spirit, let us know and we'll figure something out. You can come on here and tell your story. You know, we'll compare Mexican against Mexican. Well, you don't have to be Mexican, but... Well, yeah. What do you think?
I agree.
That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Also, if you're closer to New Jersey, because I'm pretty sure flight tickets will be still expensive if they come from California.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we'll work something out. We will pay for your flight and potentially pick you up. Now, we're not going to feed you.
In a pink Jeep.
We're not going to feed you. And you'll probably fly the next day unless you're going to stay on your own. Or the same day. So if you want like a quick little podcast trip, comment down below or because this is going on TikTok and we're gonna get some DACA person. At least one has to come.
What if it starts? What if it becomes a thing where we start flying people in because they're like, I want to come.
I'm down.
That'd be cool.
I mean, we're gonna kind of screen you a little bit, you know, like on your Instagram and stuff, just to make sure that you're not gonna beat me up. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm down.
Are you down?
You can meet our wiener.
She's sleeping.
Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to.
You can meet my wiener.
You can meet my wiener. That sounds. You can meet our wiener. Comment down below. Remember to. Yeah.
She's also a DACA.
We're trying to apply her. Currently, she's undocumented. It's not that funny, but yeah, she came from Mexico, and she's living illegally in our apartment because she's not registered.
Don't say that. What if we go
us.
viral like that one time that lady who posted a video? She was hiding her cat, and then because that video went viral, they found out, and she had to pay for it.
Really?
Pet fee.
That'd be pretty cool. But we're from apartment 1312. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a little shorter than normal. We had good topics.
Yeah.
Fun topics. Remember to like it, share it. We're on Apple. We're on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and Anchor.
And YouTube.
Come, because we have no views.
We got 10 on the last one.
Oh, did we really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We popping. Give the Instagram out.
Our Instagram for our podcast is Undressing the Beef. Mine is Vanessa Mayonesa. Carlos's is It's Carlos with a 0. And then our dog, our wiener, is Miss Minnie Frida. Yeah,
and TikTok.
Oh, TikTok is Undressing the Beef as well.
Yeah. Follow me. I'm El Pollo Loco. That's on my TikTok name?
Yeah.
I don't post, but I'll post for you.
For me?
No, for the viewers.
Oh.
So if you're out, again, we're putting this out there. If you're out there with DACA and are willing to fly Spirit,
come through.
We will host you for a couple hours and then bring you back to the airport. All right? That's it.
I mean, if you live locally, that'd be better.
Yeah, if you're from Jersey, definitely. I'll pick you up. Potentially give you some money for Uber, depending on how much it is. We're still a humble podcast, okay? We have to feed our wiener. Thank
you guys for watching today's video.
Goodbye.